Grand Rising. Grand Rising, everyone. I'm just trying to get my iMac going. Okay. How is everybody this morning? Grand Rising, Tiana. And Grand Rising, everyone on TikTok. As per request, we are going to be doing what I call the scarf. Good morning. I am doing well, thank you. Just enjoying a little bit of a smoothie. So we are going to be making this one this morning. The one that I call a scarf. Give me 1 second. I'm going to grab some water as well. Okay, that's better. Hello, Poppin' Proper. We are going to be doing this Grand Rising. We're going to do it in 4 colors. And as you can see, it's not perfect because I didn't have them all the same size. I kind of rushed this morning to make this. So we are going to use Sempertex balloons. Oh, and another thing we are going to do this morning by request is a chain. So what should we start with, the chain or the scarf? And good morning, I think I see Corinne. So scarf or chain first? I'm seeing chain, please. Chain. Okay. I am using Sempertex Reflex Violet 260s. And you need 4 of them. And if you were watching yesterday, I was going to do single pearls and add them to the clusters. I totally forgot, so I added them afterwards. On Monday, we will make a centerpiece, and that one we will do single pearls. So I am going to inflate, I believe, 4 pumps. 5. And release some air. Now I'm going to do the same thing and tie 2 together. So this is how much is left over. I have been going live every weekday at around 10 a.m. EST. So Monday through Friday. Good morning, Designs by Londi. We are making a chain. Let's see if I got them the same size. Close enough. I was going to take today off. Ron is at home today. But some of you were requesting these 2 items yesterday. So I said, okay, I'm going to come on and do them. And Ron's fine with that. Thank you very much. I actually enjoy this. Good morning, Pretty Pop Creations. I enjoy doing it this way much better than just filming without the live. I prefer this. Hello, Sarah. I wish I had gotten the courage to do this sooner, but I was too nervous to go live. But I got over that quick. Good morning, Grand Rising. How is Boots? Boots is good. Thank you, I appreciate you guys. So, oops, I'm just talking away, not teaching. You are very welcome, and I'm glad to hear you're learning a lot. You're too shy? I was, but I got over it. I still sometimes get a little in the belly, but it's all good. So I'm going to take the 2 sets, and I'm going to connect them and just twist them over to lock them in place. And I'm going to give them a little bit of a squeeze. I really find squeezing your 260s really helps. Now we're going to make 2 bubbles, just like that. And you're going to pinch it. I'm doing it with my right hand. I'm pinching and twisting. So now you will end up like this. So this, wait a minute. This part down here is a part of the 260s with the bubbles. These are the free ones. We haven't done any bubbles. So we're gonna bring that down. Wait a minute, I'm sorry. Forget that part. We're still doing this. I was thinking I was doing a different twist. Okay, so we're still doing this. We are going to bring this over, just like that, and twist. I do that a lot too when I'm doing balloon twisting events. I'll be asked to make one thing and I'll start making something else. I think the other thing was in my mind. I was editing the video earlier. This brand is Sempertex. And the color is Reflex Violet. Let's see what your name is. Melissa Luna, I believe your name is. Okay. Thank you very much for the rose. We are just folding over. I believe I'm doing it right. And twisting. Yes, I am doing it right. Now we are going to bring it down and twist. I will make another one. So now we are here. We're going to bring this down. I'm going to give it a little bit of a squeeze. Always try to keep them as soft as possible. And twist. I'm going to give it another squeeze. Now we're going to bring these down and we're going to twist them. And I'm going to give it another squeeze. And we're going to bring these down and give it a twist. You are very welcome. Thank you everybody for joining on this Friday, March 6th. Happy birthday to my daughter. And we're gonna just continue making the links. I'm gonna give a squeeze. Getting to the end. It's finally doing it. All right. That is great. See you more. Awesome, awesome. Okay. Hopefully yours is all coming out the same like mine. Try to get you guys close together, YouTube and TikTok. So I am going to take these two ends and I'm going to tie them up here. Hello. Grand Rising. I hear Moon outside the door crying to come in. Okay, we are just going to cut these. I am just snipping them off. Release the air and tie it. Groovy is asking if they can have a balloon. And thank you very much, the one who wishes my daughter a happy birthday. You're the best mom ever. Thank you. And there we have our chain. Thank you very much. Now let's make another one. I know some of you, is she having a party? No, she is, I believe if she has a sitter, she is going out to dinner with her husband. Woohoo, yeah. Okay, let's see. We are going to use Reflex Blue for this one. What's the matter, Mooney? What's the matter? You don't like the door closed? What? Okay, go on. No. You gotta go out for now, babies. Moon hates it if there is a door shut in the house. But I had shut it in case the TV was too loud. But I don't even hear it. Okay, be a good girl. And if you were here the other day, you saw me, Belleville, Ontario, Canada. If you saw me make this one, my little turtle, we're pretending this is brown. I think I made this 3 days ago, 2 days ago. It's just shrinking smaller. My go-to brand is Sempertex. If not Sempertex, Calisan. Almost this entire block is Calisan, except for this corner. These are Sempertex. And Mooney, you're going to be a good girl. So again, I'm going to inflate each 260 with 5 pumps of air. Release some air before time. Okay, bye. Sorry. These jars are from Uline. They are 32-ounce jars, but somebody said they are much more, the price is better on the tea store. Whoa, I'm sorry guys. I didn't know that was going to be that loud. Oops. Man. 1 second. Go. Crazy cat. Sorry. Okay. And I forgot to be showing how much air I have left. Or I mean non-air. Yes, Louise, you are correct. I just can't remember who said they found them. But the price was much better. And good morning, Louise. Grand Rising. Okay. We are going to take the 2 sets and twist them together. always giving a squeeze. They're nice and soft. I didn't see you. I'm sorry. Okay, we are going to make 2 bubbles about that size, which, did you see how I'm trying to measure it? I'm going like that. It's like 3 fingers. So now, the top part, there we go. This part is going to come down, and you're going to twist that. Squeeze. And we're going to bring it back down and twist. And I love this color. I love all the chrome colors. Okay, and we're going to bring that back down. Give it a squeeze. And we're going to bring this back down again. Continue making your links. Grand Rising, Brookie. And we're going to bring these back down. And I'm giving a squeeze. Once you get the hang of this one, it's actually not too hard. So what I've been doing is every time I do a twist, I give a squeeze. Thank you. And we're going to come back down. We're going to see how this one ends, because sometimes they end differently. This one will end different, I think. Okay. Yes, class is in session. Okay. Now I'm going to pull these 2 up here. Tie that. And we could just tie this if we wanted to, or we can cut this off. I think I'm going to tie it. Good morning, Amore. Grand Rising. Thank you very much. Although this side is bigger, that's okay. If we were putting this into a garland, you wouldn't even see the ends anyways. Hey, you broke in. No. Come here, you little rascal. This is the noise maker this morning. Yeah. Okay. Class is in session, so Moon, you gotta stay out. don't think she can get in there. And I'm going to turn around this one here that we had tied. I'm going to tie that up here as well. Thank you. And we wouldn't need the 4 of these, so I would cut 2 off. And I would keep 2 so that you can wrap it in to your garland. And if you missed Good Morning Events Done with Love, if you missed Monday, I find this looks really good hugging an 18-inch balloon, as somebody had suggested. Good morning, Alpha Delta. So let me just grab an 18-inch. Where's that box? Right here. I'm just going to grab a black one. Actually, no, I'm not. It's the same color as my shirt. This one is a Sempertex Reflex Gold 18-inch. Grab my inflator. Thank you very much. How many years experience? I started working with balloons in 2001. Good morning, Grand Rising. Make the letter A. Deanna, would you like to be a moderator on YouTube? I'm seeing some spam in the comments, and I see you have commented on it. Oh, Sia Moore is over there as well. Okay, let me see. How do I do it on YouTube? Yes, Moonlight, you need to stop. You are, as fast as I can get somebody as a mod, you are going to be blocked. Okay, see you more. Okay, we've got Louise over here. You're going to be 2. I was seeing the chat go like crazy. They're asking to make a letter A over and over and over. You reported it. Thank you, Deanna. Let me see where you are because I'm going to add you as a moderator as well. Okay. Thank you guys very much. Mooney. I need a moderator for Mooney. You're going to be blocked. Come on. Out, out, out. Go. Come on. The people don't want to hear you. Rah, rah, rah. Okay, back to class. Good morning. So this one, I just inflated it a random size. I just want to show you how well that looks if you wrap it around. And you have that like at the base of your garland. Beautiful. Also, I wanted to show you with this one that we are doing next. Good morning. I know you guys are seeing this backwards, but it is a 26. You put it like that. So when you have these pearls, you can attach them to your numbers and make your numbers really stand out. Thank you very much. And this is how old my daughter is today. She is 26. Stay. Okay. Thank you, thank you. We are going to do this one, and we are going to do the same colors that I did here. So we have Reflex, thank you. Reflex Aurora Green. Give it a good stretch. We have Reflex Blue. Reflex Fuchsia. And yeah, we will still do purple. A Reflex Violet. And you're going to inflate each balloon with 2 pumps of air. Thank you very much. And we're going to release some air before we tie it. So you'll end up like this. I don't know what it's saying in the chat. Something about you're now in the top 99. I don't think that's in all of TikTok. Impossible. Okay. So see, this is with the 2 pumps. But then I release air. And I probably released a lot, but that's okay. The containers are from uline.com, but they are cheaper if you check online. Just do a search for 32 ounce round wide mouth jars, if that helps. I still have a box over there. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we got rid of that spam on YouTube. Everybody's trying to pay attention, and the chat was just going crazy with spam. So thank you to the mods on YouTube and TikTok. Okay. It is a happy Friday. Okay, bring you guys closer together. Okay, so we are not going to touch these just yet. So I am going to take the pink one and I'm going to make a bubble. So I have a bubble. I'm going to hold that bubble in between my fingers and I'm going to hold there. Now I'm going to grab this one and I'm going to go for the green. And I'm going to make a bubble the same size. Hopefully the same size. If not, it's okay, it just gives character. So now you end up like this. Now you are going to take these two and you're going to twist them just like that. And you want to give a squeeze and a squeeze. So now we are going to make 2 bubbles in the blue and 1 bubble in the green. So 1, 2, wait, my sizing. So I have 2 in the blue. I'm going to hold those and I'm going to make 1 bubble with the green. Now we are going to twist the blue and the green together. And you will end up with this. I'm going to give that a squeeze. Give that a squeeze. Now we're going to come over to the purple and give that one. No. No, you're too noisy today. Pull in my chair or something. Oh my goodness. No mood. Ah, boy. Interruptions. Okay. We are going to make 2 bubbles in the purple, 1 bubble in the pink. Now I'm going to switch it over like this. I find it easier. So I've got 1 and I've got 2. I'm going to hold it and make 1 in the pink. Now we are going to lock the pink and the purple together. All squeezed. So this is what we are going to end up with. Now we are going to make 1 bubble with the pink, 1 bubble with the green. I scared you again? No, it wasn't Boots. It wasn't Boots. It's Moon who's trying to get in the room and she's very noisy today. So 1 bubble in the green, 1 bubble in the pink, and lock together. So 1, hold. I have a book that's a little big. So I have them both, and we are going to lock them. And this is where we are so far with our scarf. Anybody that's following along, are you doing okay so far? Please let me know. Yes, I call it a scarf. Thank you everybody on YouTube. I need the comments to go bigger so I could see them better. I need another iPad. Okay, now we are going to go back to the purple and make 2 bubbles and 1 bubble with the pink. And I sometimes don't get them the same size. You wish you were home to follow along. That's okay. I know I'm going to be doing these again and again. Some more times. So I've got my 2 purple, my 1 pink. We're going to lock them. And give a squeeze. And see, some of my bubbles are not the same size, but that's okay. We are going to go back to the blue, 2 bubbles, the green, 1 bubble. And 1. And now we are going to lock them in place, twisting them. Okay, class, if you've been following along, what is my next step? We are making what I call a scarf, which looks like this. It's like 4 strings of pearls, middle, pink and green, 1 bubble each, yes. Alrighty, you guys are paying attention. Awesome. So we are going to make 1 bubble with the pink, 1 bubble with the green. And keep making the pink ones big. I'm going to hold it. And we're going to twist and lock in place. Give a squeeze. Now we'll go back to the blue, 2 bubbles, the green, 1 bubble. Hold it. And squeeze. They don't come out the same size. Let me just show you up close if you look at the 2 greens here. But it still works out okay. Kind of looks like little mini linking balloons. Okay, we're going to come back to the purple, 2 bubbles, and the pink, 1 bubble. So we have that. Now 1 bubble in the pink. And we're going to lock those together. And this is much easier to do on a table. I'm just doing it this way so that you guys can see what I'm doing. I don't have an overhead camera. I wish I did. Okay, we are going to go back to the middle, 1 and 1. And lock in place. And give the balloons a squeeze. And this is where we are. You found it easier against your body. Okay, that's good. How much air did I fill in the beginning? It was 2 pumps, and then I released some air before I tied it. Water break. Okay, we're going to go back to the purple, 2 bubbles, and the pink, 1 bubble. And I am pretty sure I will make this one more time. Thank you, Beth. And squeeze them. No, it wouldn't be about half full. If you want to wait, I'm going to make another one. So I will show you the size. We're going to come back to the blue, 2 bubbles, the green, 1 bubble. I'm jumpy. You are welcome. And 1 bubble in the green. And we will lock them in place. And squeeze. And that's how much I have so far. I wonder what I did yesterday. Let me run and just grab something real quick. Okay, if you saw yesterday, I made this, which kind of looks like a pine cone. And then we also had made these with a double strand of pearls. But I wonder if I was doing something like this, if I used this. Hello, love. You are late. That's okay. We will be making 1 more of these after. You did miss the chain, but you can go back to the live replay. I had made 2 chains. Thank you very much. I think you're liking these ones. I wanted to add something a little extra oomph to the balloon the balloon clusters yesterday. Okay. You wait a minute, you right over there. Thank you. Okay. We're going to go back to 1 bubble in the green, 1 in the pink. And we're going to lock those in place. I was trying to remember last night where I learned this, but I can't remember. Not for the life of me. I'm pretty sure I saw it in a video. So we're going to go back to the purple, and we're going to make 2 bubbles. and one bubble in the pink. Yes, there is a balloon. Hold on, I will show you. So this was this side that I showed you. And then there was the underside. And then I tied a 260 to the neck of this balloon. And then I was able to just attach it to clusters. So if you check out yesterday's live replay on YouTube, you will see those. Now I'm going to flip it, go back to the blue. We're going to make 2 bubbles in there and 1 bubble in the green. And I'm trying to block out the sound of Looney scratching at the door. I'm going to hold it and make 1 bubble with the green. And we're going to twist them together. Usually when I'm fooling with balloons, she leaves me alone. But it's the inflator. Thank you very much, Beth. It actually, the one yesterday kind of looks like a letter H. And it's funny because yesterday I mentioned my mom, and her name is Helen. So I thought that was kind of cool. And I didn't intend for it to be an H, it just turned out that way. We're going back to the green and the pink, 1 bubble in each one. I usually go over here, it's easier to hold. Then I will go there. And lock them in. And give a squeeze. Thank you, thank you. Grand Rising, Peru. Now we are going to go to the blue. We're going to make 2, and the green we're going to make 1. I got confused there for a second. Okay. Cooperate. I'm going to be remaking this as soon as I'm done, and then you will see how I started it. But I had started it by making 1 bubble in the green, 1 bubble in the pink. These 2 balloons were joined together. These 2 were joined. They were tied. So make 1 bubble, connect them down here. Then you're going to make 2 bubbles with your blue, 1 bubble with your green, connect, repeat on this side. Might be easier when I show it again as soon as I'm done this one. So we're going to go back to the purple and make 2 bubbles. I'm going to hold it. I made 1 in the pink. Yes, I know. The day before I was showing pictures. I don't think I can show pictures though. I can't talk about it, but something happened after the live, and I think it might have been because of the pictures. I'm not sure. It could have been the pictures, it could have been me showing my computer screen. We won't discuss it though. What I was showing on the screen. So I'm going to make 1 bubble with the pink, 1 bubble with the green. I'm still new to some of the rules, so TikTok, be kind to me. I'm still learning. I'm definitely not trying to violate anything. We're going to make 2 bubbles on the purple and 1 bubble on the pink. And then lock them together. I was thinking this morning too, because I've been showing this with all the same color. I do have one video where I show it with 4 colors. It's a video I think from last year. Yeah, it's definitely last year. But I haven't done one on live with the 4 colors. And I think it makes it easier explaining. Thank you very much, Cindy. We're going to go back to the blue. Can I do it with 2 colors? I sure can. We'll go back to the blue and make 2 bubbles. For the next one, I will do it with 2 colors. And we're going to lock them in place. We're almost getting to the end. We're going to come back to the pink and the green, 1 bubble in each. The 4 colors made a huge difference and helped you a lot. That is great. Because that is what I was thinking. It can be confusing learning this, and they're all the same color. So we are here. We are going to go back to the purple. We are going to make 2 bubbles. Thank you guys so much. The pink, we're going to make 1 bubble. And we're going to wait. Was I doing it right? Yes, I was. I confused myself for a second. And for your next trick. Okay, so 1, 2. I'm going to go back to the pink. 1 bubble. And I'm going to lock them in place. There we go. Now we're going to go back to the blue, 2 bubbles, and 1 bubble with the green. Yes, please listen to See More. And we're going to be going back to the green and the pink again. Let's get this. She's getting longer. So 1 bubble with the pink, 1 bubble with the green, and lock it in place. Give it a squeeze. Now I'm going to go back to the blue, give that one 2 bubbles. You got to get the balloons. If you can get Sempertex, I would recommend Sempertex. I was a die-hard Qualitex fan until I was approached by Balloons Online. They asked me to try the Sempertex, and that's pretty much what I've been getting ever since. Just love the quality. We are going to do 2 bubbles in the purple, 1 bubble in the pink. And if you can't get Sempertex, another great one was too big. Another great one to get is callousing. We're going to lock them in place. They're not all the same size, so they want to go a little wonky. I am very impressed with the quality of both those brands. Tough Tex as well, but I've only tried one color in Tough Tex. Where did she go? And here is the Tough Tex. And this one was gold. I had used that for the pot of gold that I made the other day. So now we are going to go back to the middle, to the pink and the green, one bubble each. And lock them in place. Now I will go back to the purple, 2 bubbles, the pink, 1 bubble. Oh, you don't have these in Amsterdam. What about callousing? Or what about Batalic? Because Batalic is pretty much... Actually, I'm not going to say it, but I think it is... Oh, that ball is trying to get away from me. I think it's very similar to Sempertex, Batalic. But I'm not 100%. But I believe so. I'm going to make 2 bubbles with the blue, 1 bubble with the green. And I think we're going to finish it off. Because we're getting pretty small with the green. You have a balloon phobia. Listen, I probably was the most terrified person in the world of balloons. When I first started, I was like this. I had sunglasses on. And now it doesn't bother me. Okay, I am going to end these. I probably could get 1 more row in. No, that will be too tight. Yeah, I was terrified. Absolutely terrified. My mom couldn't believe when I told her I was learning how to make balloons. Oh, you can't even touch them? Well, I know for myself, I have to make sure I wash my hands after I deal with them. Because if I touch my eyes, they are burning from the latex. Thank you so much. I have been one not to really enjoy my voice, but I'm starting to like it a little better, I think. So we need to end it. Not the video, but this. So I am going to create a bubble in the blue, and I'm holding it I'm just going to snip the end. I'm going to let it go. And now I'm going to tuck it in between those two, just to help make sure I don't lose air. The other one is small enough that I can just grab it at the end over here and do that. Now you can tie them together. Yes, please tap, tap, tap. Thank you very much. Also, guys, I am going to be posting some videos on YouTube this weekend, some edited versions of the live, and one of them, I don't know why, but the video is not available in the replay. It just keeps saying that it's processing. It was the flower with all the round balloons. So I am working on that one today and tonight. So I'm hoping to publish that tomorrow morning. So what I will do is I will publish the same time I do during the week at 10 a.m. EST. So if you guys go and watch that when it is published, that would be great. Yeah, and if you saw a little poof come out, that's the latex powder. This is Sempertex. And we have our little scarf, as I call it. These are great to add to garlands. You can also, in case you didn't see it earlier, you can add it to balloon numbers. It doesn't quite reach all the way around, but instead of adding more, I would just put something to cover it. Some other balloons. Because in the front, it looks great. I love these. In the end, so I did the regular, the 2 bubbles in the middle, and then like the one on each side, and then I did the 2 bubbles and the one, and I ended it off there and did the same thing over here, if that makes sense. I'm going to be doing one more. And I'm trying to decide, do we do it 4 colors again, or do we do it 2 colors? Because I think the 4 colors really helps you guys learn it. I used U-glue dashes, and these were actually stuck together, I think last week. I did a 2026. So that was the 26. Here is the 20. Okay, I'm seeing 4 colors in the chat. Chat, do you guys want to see 4 colors or 2? Deanna's saying 2. Vicky's saying 4. Yeah, I don't know if that would be food safe. I'm not sure. I mean, you could always wash the balloon first. But then again, I don't know if you can even do that. Some are saying 2. A bunch are saying 2. Let me see, what time is it? Okay, some is 4. Somebody says 9. I don't know if that was a typo. I don't know how to do it with 9. Oh, it's a mix-up. 30. Listen, RK, I just realized you're in the chat. 30. You wait until I'm finished, mister. 30. Figures. He's going to be a troublemaker. But mods, he's safe. You don't need to block him. I'll get him if he causes any trouble. He's not far. Right, mister? He's still out there. You feel the ground shaking? Oh, because you're scared? Okay. All right, 4 and 2. Let me see. Maybe what I'll do is I'll show the beginning with 2 colors. Just thinking about the timing. Yeah, well, I'll show you the beginning. We'll see. So I am going to get, I need some different colors. So again, Sempertex. It was U-glue dashes. And I'm sorry you're seeing the screen backwards, but they are amazing. You can also use a low temp hot glue gun. You're welcome. So I'm using Sempertex Reflex Green and Sempertex. No, I've been doing a lot of gold. Let's go with silver. Even though I did silver yesterday, that's okay. I feel like I already stretched them. Okay. That was dangerous. Okay, so I'm going to inflate, again, 2 pumps of air. I will do it with 4 colors afterwards, guys. I release some air. Mooney, nobody is home. No. Do I recommend adding high float? If you were doing this for a customer, definitely. I am told, you are welcome, Customs. I am told it makes them last longer. And we're going to do 2 pumps of the silver and try to get them fairly close to the same size. Coming in skinny. I made you a lot smaller. That's okay. It's glitching. Is it just glitching for you or anybody else? More is telling you to go out, so I think it's just happening to you. Just tap, press the X to go out, and then come right back in. No, Mooney, not right now. Hi, Christina. Okay, good. I think it was just glitching for... Oh, it was glitching for you too. Hopefully all good now. So I'm going to take the silver. Wait a minute now, because I was going to put the silver on the end, or the green on the end. That's okay, this might be easier for you guys. So I'm going to take the silver and make one bubble. So it'll be like this. I'm going to hold it in between my fingers. I'm also going to hold it there. I'm now going to take the green and I'm going to make a bubble there. Trying to make them similar sizes. So now you will end up with this, and we are going to twist them, and that'll lock them in place. I'm going to give them a squeeze. Now we are going to, hold on. Yeah, it's going to end up coming two colors on one side, or one color on each side. I messed up there. That's okay, we're going to see how it looks like this. So I'm going to make, I don't want it to confuse you guys. Pretend that didn't happen. I'm going to do it proper this time. The problem is I need to attach the green to reflex gold. I'm going to do. Change my mind. So I'm starting with this. Give me a hard time. Yeah, we could make them alternate the colors, but I just want to make sure that there's going to be no confusion. So we're going to do it like that. Goodness, Mooney. Good morning. I heard someone say undo them. I heard. I didn't hear you. I see you. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, so I made a bubble with the green. We're going to make a bubble with the green. And we are going to lock those two in place. Give it a squeeze. Now we are going to take the gold and make two bubbles. They're too big. And you want to hold that, and we're going to make one bubble with the green and lock them in place. Now I'm going to flip it over. We're going to go to this gold and make two bubbles and one bubble. hold that while you make another bubble there. Whoops. All we gotta do is just add another green. I knew there had to have been a pop. Just had to be. Every day we have a pop, don't we? Okay, wait. I'm gonna just tie that. Let's see if this works. What is my topic? We are just making one of these. It's like a scarf, I call it. Hello, K-Joy. Now, did I confuse myself? Yeah. We're gonna go back to this one. Better now than in the middle of making it, yeah. Yeah. And it's funny because I was thinking that earlier. It's gonna pop. So I'm going to make one bubble. It's kind of big. There we go. One bubble. And one bubble. That's okay, we do it this way. Now, we are going to take the silver on the outside and do 2 bubbles. The silver on the inside, 1 bubble. So we have that. Now we're going to hold it and 1 bubble. And twist and lock in place. I think it's actually going to look cool with the 2 colors like this. Now I'm going to fold it over. I'm going to do 2 bubbles in this end, 1 bubble in that end. And I'm going to hold it and give 1 bubble. And we're going to lock it in place. And this is where we are. And I'm going to give it a squeeze. Maybe that's the problem with the other one. So we are going to put 1 bubble in this silver and 1 bubble in this green. Hold it. And twist to lock in place. And give it a squeeze. So now we are here. So the outside green, we're going to make 2 bubbles and 1 with the inside. And lock it in place. Now, if you see that one of your balloons is longer than the other, I would make that one be the one in the middle. Because this one doesn't need as many bubbles as this side, if that makes sense. We're constantly putting 2, and over here we're doing 1 and 1. So I'm going to flip it over. We're going to repeat by 2 bubbles, 1 bubble. Hold it, make your next bubble, and lock them together. And give those balloons a squeeze. Now we're going to go back to the center, 1 bubble, and twist together. Hold. And give them a squeeze. Now we're going to go back to the silver, make 2 bubbles. I'm going to hold it. And make 1 bubble with the other silver, and now I'm locking in place. I'm going to flip it, and I'm going to make 2 bubbles with this one, 1 bubble with this one. I wouldn't add any more air than what I did, because when you get to the end, you end up, like I couldn't make any more. So if I put more air, I actually probably wouldn't have been able to make it this long. So the less air is better, if that makes sense when it comes to that one. Because you're putting a lot of twist. So let me give it a squeeze again. So 2 bubbles in this one, 1 bubble in this one. And YouTube, I apologize if I'm not seeing. Thank you very much, everybody. I need to go back to my dining area because I had the laptop right beside me and I could see all the YouTube comments. Now you're on my iMac, which is big, but you're back there. So this is where we are. Now what I am going to do, because I know some of you want to see the 4, I am going to end it at this point. So, I'll show you how I would end it. So if you remember, we had done the 2 in the center. We locked them in place. We did the 2, the 1, lock, the 2, the 1, lock. So now we have like the row. So I am going to make a bubble. Just going to do what I have a habit of doing and just ripping it. But we'll do it more classy with some scissors. I release the air. Now I'm going to take that and pull it through the silver bubbles. That'll just help not lose the air. Again, though, I'm still kind of holding it. And I'm going to do the same thing with the other silver. And we're going to tie it. I think that step of bringing it up and through here is important so that you don't lose your air. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. And if that happens, just do that. It's all good. We are going to make a bubble. I pull it a bit just to make it easier to cut. I will be getting all those scraps after. So once I let go of that balloon, I pull it through here, and that'll help that you won't lose your bubbles. And I'm gonna try to hold it while I cut this next part. And now I can tie it. So why I make the bubble before I cut is so that you have this extra space to tie. And I think it looks pretty cool with the two colors like this. My original thought, yours looks nothing like that. Uh-oh. Maybe the bubbles are not coming out the same size. That happens. Some of mine are not perfect. They kind of look like little mini Linkaloon wall. And I think wrapping this around the balloon would be cool. See, sometimes I do stuff like this and I sit and I try to think, what can I make with this? I could take a little tube. Thank you, thank you. I'm going to show you guys with 4 colors. Like earlier was the 4 colors. And I may make it mini like that one again. Just because I told somebody I was only going to go on for about an hour tops. But he knows better than that because I don't know how many times I'd be filming. And he would say, I would tell him, it's a fast one, I promise. I'll be an hour max. 2.5 hours later, I come out. My smoothie is melting. You've made a bow tie. You know what? I thought about that with, it's over there. But I did this kind of braid. We need more than an hour. I know, I was checking out Zoom to do Zoom classes. I'm still trying to figuring out the pricing. But my father says they have a free. I said, yeah, but the free is 40 minutes. That's just getting started, 40 minutes. Now, I don't know if you could do 40 minutes, go off, come back and do 40 minutes, go off and come back. But I don't think you could do that. I don't think so. What was I going to do? I lost it. Okay. Let's get some 4 colors. And I'm always hearing people talking about Marty Gras. So the purple, the green. Oh yeah, but it's 3 colors. The gold. You don't even feel the time pass? I know, me too. Me too. I get up in the mornings and I'm like, I can't wait for 10 o'clock. And then sometimes it absolutely comes so quick that I end up being late. You can go off and come back on. Okay. the end of, yes, you know what, I need to do that for you guys. In the group, I've been giving them, not the last few days, but I've been giving them the tools, like telling them what's going to be required. Sometimes I honestly don't know until the morning what I'm making. Sometimes I have it all planned out. Like this weekend, I'm going to plan out everything for next weekend. Yeah, with a paid subscription. But I was checking out that paid subscription. I'm not fully understanding everything about it. You can't wait for the carousel? I know, me too. Okay, I have Reflex Aurora Green, Sempertex, 2 pumps, and I'm keeping it at here. Give that a squeeze. So I'm actually going to do this one with 3 colors so that we can have it Marty Gras. Oh, yes, yes, we need to do the Discord. You know, there's just not enough hours in the day sometimes. I keep forgetting. Okay, so we have the gold and the Aurora green. Now I'm going to put gold and Reflex Violet. So I will put the gold on the ends so that it still keeps it easy for teaching. We definitely need to get the Discord going, because that way in the Discord I can announce what you need. Sometimes I know we don't get notifications on TikTok or YouTube. Okay. Hello Balloons by Carrie. So we are going to make a bubble with the purple, just like so. And we are going to do the same thing with the green. I love this green. So we have the green, we have the purple. We're going to join them together, just like that. I'm going to give a squeeze. Now we are going to put 2 bubbles in the gold, 1 bubble in the green. And now 1 bubble in the green. And now we are going to twist them to lock them. And this is going to look awesome. Yep, it does give a perfect amount. My previous one though, 1 pump was perfect. Okay, we're going to go to this gold and we're going to make 2 bubbles, 1 bubble in the purple. And remember, once you make your bubbles over here, hold them while you make the bubble in your purple, or whichever color you have. Now I'm going to twist them together to lock them in place and give them a squeeze. You like it? Awesome. Yes. Look at how the colors look. Beautiful. Marty Gras. I think that green is a good green for Marty Gras. I believe it is. Okay, now we are going to come to the middle. One bubble in the green, one bubble in the purple. And then lock them in place. And I'm going to give it a squeeze. And this is where we are. Now we're going to go to the gold, 2 bubbles, the purple, 1 bubble. So it's like that. Now 1 bubble in the purple. Now we're going to lock them in place. And I love purple and gold together. Gorgeous. I flipped it. I'm going to make 2 in the gold, 1 in the green. Now in the green one. And lock them in place. And give them a squeeze. So now we have created another row. So we've got 4 rows happening. And I already feel Marty Gras. The colors. Okay, we're going to go back to the middle. And we're going to put 1 bubble and 1 bubble. And lock it in place. And now give it a squeeze. Also, I was thinking earlier, I need to list what you guys need for the carousel. If anybody's going to be making it along with me, maybe I will get that list up this weekend. So, we are now going 2 bubbles with the gold. I have to think about that. Hold 1 bubble with the green. Twist to lock in place. Okay. I was just reading somebody on YouTube was saying you can go back, but it takes a certain amount of time. I think you were talking about the Zoom. So now we're going to go back to this gold, make 2 bubbles and 1 bubble in the purple. And now I'm going to lock it in place and give it a squeeze. Now we have 6 rows going down this way. What am I doing? What am I going to do next? Let's see. Hello, hello, Kiera. Oh, I gotta show her something for a second. Doesn't the number 26 look cool with these beads? Okay. It does, 26 is a special number. Very special. Okay, did anybody answer what my next steps are? What's in the boxes? More balloons. All up here. Balloons. And then when we get here, these are all balloon stands. The middle, the purple and the green, you got it. We need one bubble in each one. So, wait, that's too big. One, and one, and then we're going to lock it in place. And now I'm going to go to the gold. We're going to make 2 bubbles and 1 bubble in the green. So 1, 2, and the 3. And just in case you didn't hear me earlier, I want everybody in the chat to wish my daughter a happy birthday. Thank you. We're going to go back to the gold and make 2 bubbles, 1 bubble in the purple. And lock them in place. Thank you, thank you. I will be sure to tell her about all the birthday wishes. But I think she is watching right now. She is in the chat. I'm just not telling you who she is. It's my little secret. So I'm going back to the middle. We're going to do a green, 1 bubble, purple, 1 bubble, and lock them in place. Now we're going to go back to the gold, 2 bubbles, and thank you everyone for doing that. 1 bubble in the purple, and we're going to lock them in place. And I'm going to flip it, and I'm going to go back to this gold, and I'm going to make 2 bubbles, 1 bubble over there, and thank you, Jazz. She will appreciate all the happy birthdays. Okay, this is where we are. I don't know where I get that laugh from. Sometimes I watch back the lives and like I sound evil, that laugh. Okay, I'm going to do 1 bubble, 1 bubble. I was going to make this one shorter, but I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of you that are following along. AI says creating a Marty Gras birthday design with a daughter's birthday. Okay, we are going to go back to the gold, make 2 bubbles, make one bubble over here. Thank you for the heart me. And then bubble. And lock them in place. Thank you everybody for the birthday wishes for my girl. Oh wait, let me flip that. We're going to make 2 bubbles with the gold and 1 bubble with the purple. And now lock them in place. And I'm thinking I'm going to end my little scarf at this point. I did go longer than the previous one. I almost doubled it. Okay, so I'm going to make a bubble and I'm going to cut off the end. Release the air, and I'm going to pull this neck right through the middle of here, and then pull it up, and then try to hold it just in case while you do the purple balloon. Opa. And now you should be able to tie with no problems, as long as you bring it up under through there. I found that is a key factor. So we loop it under there. So I will show you again with this end. And then I may quickly, very quickly, show you a couple things in those boxes. So I release the air. Now I'm going to feed it through that middle. And I'm going to hold it. Or try to. I'm kind of holding it in between these 2 fingers. And we're going to make another cut. And now tie. So if you follow exactly how I just did that, you shouldn't have problems at the end. And here is our Marty Gras scarf. We did the lime green and silver, and we did the 4 colors. We did, whoopa, I'm glad that one's finished. I just got a breakage right there. But we did the chains. You love the colors, Beth? Me too. Okay. 26 wants to come flying down. This one I don't need to show you. It's a balloon arch stand. I've showed you that many times. And I believe all 3 of those with that. Oh yeah, I think I might be working with these next week. These are some balloon sticks. They are different colors. And then they include the little cups. So I am thinking I'm going to make some centerpieces using these. I'm planning centerpieces for Monday, so we'll see if I'm going to use these. And let's see what else. These boxes are driving me crazy. They need to go somewhere else. I don't like the look of all these boxes. These are balloon column stands. And they come, you can get them either a set of 2. What do I stick them on? They could, I can't get to it right now. Thank you so much. They could, you could stick them onto plastic dinner plates. I'm gonna get some from Dollar Tree over the weekend, and I will show you guys. So these are balloon column kits. They come with the base. Happy Friday! Thank you, thank you. They come with water bag weights. I'm not fussy for the water bag weight. Let's see. Not sure if you guys can see, but there is another set of these underneath. And then this is the pole. And it extends. You have these? Yeah, I think a lot of people have these. And they extend pretty tall. I believe 6.5 feet, K-joy, I think. So these can be used for centerpieces, especially if you want a nice tall one. I love them. They're 7 feet, okay. They're pretty tall. The brand of balloons I was using was Sempertex. And they were sponsored by balloons.online. The only thing is they don't ship Sempertex to the US. And I love that they come in these boxes. You are very welcome. Because it is easy to put away for your next event. Except for the box doesn't usually look this pretty after using it for a while. Then they end up looking like this. This one has a arch stand in there. So you get the arch cord, a couple of poles, and those same bases that I just showed you. And again, the water bag weights. I've never used the water bag weights. I don't like them. I've used similar ones in the past, and I'm not a fan. I don't like how it looks at the bottom. Thank you very much. Try to be. Although right now my floor is full of 260 scraps. And my arm, if you know about my arm, it is getting so much better. I wasn't able to reach up here before, and now I can. And I think it's all because I've been doing balloons every day and using the hand pump, which I'll put in my little fancy holder. Those are from uline.com, but it's better to look on the tea store. They have them much cheaper. So do a search for 32 ounce round wide mouth jars, and you'll find them. I injured my shoulder / arm back in October, and ever since it has been brutal. Even just to do my hair, I couldn't even get my hand up here. Now I'm able, oh yeah, this is much better. It works. What I've been doing is working. You are welcome. And what happened to it is my father was over for a visit. He was at the door just about ready to go, and I could see a look come across his face like he was going to pass out. So I went over to him, and he actually landed right here. And my shoulder has been messed up ever since, but it is much better now. And now I'm going to go back to hubby, 12:15. I said just 1 hour. It's been 2. Yes, thank God. I thank him, and I thank using the hand pump almost every day. Yes, he is doing okay. He's got some medical issues, but you know when you could just see it in somebody's face that they're, I don't know, it's like they're not here. And I just went right over, and that's where he landed. And then I yelled for Ron to come and bring a chair, and he put a chair and let him sit there. Try tuning forks. Or turning forks. Something with forks, Beth is telling me. You got it, Deanna. Balloon creations every day, keeping the doctor away. Uh-huh. And thank you to, I think it was Leela, who said, happy freaking birthday, daughter. I'm not getting it, Beth. Something about forks for my shoulder. Tuning forks or turning forks, I'm not sure. Okay, 1 second. YouTube, I'm going to say bye for now. Thank you so much for joining me. I am going to release a video tomorrow. It's going to be the flowers that were all round balloons. I did it a couple of weeks ago. For whatever reason, YouTube is not showing the live replay. I look like Blackpink Rose. I'm not sure who that is, but thank you. And hello from Texas. I'm so sorry, guys, but I'm going to be saying bye now. And I will be back on Monday morning at 10 a.m. EST. Have a great weekend.